Konnichiwa guys, my name is Rohit Shiv Prasad and I'm the founder of RSP in Japan. In today's video, I'm not only going to share with you how expensive Japan is, but I'm also going to compare each and everything in the list with the price in India. So make sure that you watch the video till the end so that you can find out what is the most expensive thing in Japan according to me. So everyone knows that Japan can be a very expensive place to live in. Well, I've also shown you my apartment and how much it actually costs, how much I have to pay every day. And I had also told you that I need to pay the bills and taxes. If you have not already watched the video, please watch it. And please subscribe and click the bell icon so that you can actually be updated whenever we post a new video. So in today's video, I am going to share with you how expensive Japan is, and also I'm gonna compare each and everything with prices in India. So the first thing on the list is going to be the Indian groceries. Yes, Indian groceries is the last on this list. Well, that is because Indian groceries can be found here, and it is expected that just because they are imported from India or imported from Pakistan or wherever they are imported from, it can be expensive because of the custom duties and taxes and ye wo and everything like that. Let's take an example. यहाँ पे लाल मिर्च का पाउडर 216 येन का होता है, बट इंडिया में हमें वही चीज 50 से 60 रुपए की मिल जाती है, वो भी एवरेस्ट या फिर एमडीएच जैसी कंपनीज की. Well, that's how expensive it is. Not only that, but each and everything like dal or spices or things like soya nuggets and everything can be found here in Japan. You can order it through online services like Indo Bazaar and stuff like that, and you will get them delivered to your place. Now the next most expensive thing in Japan, according to me, is eating out in Japan. Well, even if you eat something as simple as eating a bowl of ramen from a restaurant, freshly made, or bowl of noodles, can be udon or soba or anything like that, you will end up spending about 800 yen to 1000 yen. And that doesn't stop over there. Let's just assume that you went into a restaurant to eat something more, not just a bowl of noodles. That is gonna cost more. For example, 2000 to 3000 yen. Just like that. And also, in case you're going with your friends and you're going for a nomikai, which means a drinking party or where you eat and drink a lot, so there usually people spend about 5 to 6000 yen every time that they go over there. And comparing it with India, even if you eat a lot, if 5000 yen is what it takes, then you can actually eat in a 3-star restaurant. Now the next one is a little bit interesting because the next one is cakes. In India, cakes are very cheap when you compare it with Japan. When I say this, I mean that you can actually buy a whole cake where you can buy a single piece over here in Japan. Which means in Japan, one piece of cake costs about 200 to 300 yen. That can go up to 400, 500, 6, even 1000. But in India, you can actually buy a whole cake of Black Forest or anything like that in about 200 to 300 rupees. That's how expensive Japan is. But I'm gonna tell you, the cakes here in Japan are very delicious, but then again it hurts to pay that much. You can buy cakes from anywhere, like in a supermarket or a convenience store, from anywhere like that, and you're gonna end up spending about 200 to 300 yen. And if you want to get a cake ready made right away, it's actually a little bit difficult sometimes because not every store has a ready made cake. But then if you go to a confectionery to get a cake, you will end up spending about 2500 yen to about 3500 yen to get the least expensive cake of all. Yes, the cake is tasty, the packing is excellent, but it's expensive compared to what the price of cake is in India. Moving on to the next one. Well, you might have heard it a lot that groceries in Japan, let's just say vegetables or fruits, are very expensive here in Japan. Well, yes, the next one is fruits. Fruits here in Japan are very expensive, very, very expensive. Also, you don't get fruits here by kilos, which is one thing that is completely different from India. In India, you can buy everything in kilos, But here in Japan, you actually buy one piece and you're gonna pay for one piece every time. You wanna take an example? Think about the price of apples in your place. You're gonna end up buying 4 to 5 apples for 1 kg depending upon the size. Let's just take you're buying very big apples and you bought them 3 in 1 kg. Well, you have to know that in Japan, one apple will cost you about 200 yen to 300 yen. Sometimes there can be a discount and sometimes there can be apples which are cheap. But usually on an average you're gonna end up spending about 200 to 300 yen for one apple here in Japan. And in the same price you can actually buy one whole kg of apples in India. That's how expensive fruits are. Not only that, fruits like melons, watermelons are considered to be very expensive here in Japan. And they are packed accordingly. It looks like it's something to be treasured. And it is like that because it tastes really good. That doesn't mean that it can go about 10,000 to 12,000 yen. आप लोगों को मूवी देखना अच्छा लगता होगा. Well, every weekend or month में once or twice you might be going out to watch a movie. But not here in Japan. Since I've come to Japan, I've not watched a single movie. That's because it's expensive. And on the next one, we are going to talk about the movie tickets. Movie tickets here in Japan cost from 1000 yen to 1500 yen and it can go so on. In India, we can buy one movie ticket from Inox or PVR for about 150 rupees, and if you want to get that incliner, you can get it for 500 rupees, which is very cheap when you think about the prices over here. Because here you're gonna get a simple seat in about 1000 to 1500 yen, which is expensive, very expensive when you look at it from my eyes. Because I'm an Indian and I'm not used to pay that much money for a single movie ticket. And also either movies are not in Hindi, you're gonna end up watching them in English or something like that, or maybe end up watching them in Japanese as well. Did you notice my hair or my hairstyle? It's actually very long. And you can see that it's not shaved properly. And that's because haircuts are very expensive in Japan. The least that you will pay for a haircut in Japan will be 1100 yen. And that is very expensive when you look from the eyes of an Indian. Because in India, the place that I come from, you can actually get a haircut for about 50 rupees. That's the least. And you will actually get a very good haircut. Or you can actually pay 100 or 150 rupees to get a decent haircut in India from a good salon. But here in Japan, you're gonna pay 1100 yen plus tax and end up getting a haircut which does not look good. Even after paying 1100 yen, you are not gonna be satisfied with what you look at in the mirror. That is because they are gonna cut it very fast. Also, it's not clean. They're not gonna use scissors. They are gonna use the trimmers and it's not clean. Next time when I cut my hair, I'm gonna show you how it looks. It does not look good. Japan is a very good tourist place. And it is. It can be expensive, but it's a really beautiful place to actually come. The places like Tokyo, Kyoto are very good. Osaka, Fukuoka is not very famous though, but still. But you might have thought, why is it so expensive to travel to Japan? That's because lodging over here, living in hotels is very expensive. Next one on this list is hotels. I'm sure that you know about Oyo rooms in India. So I'm gonna compare the least of all. Let's take the average price from Oyo rooms, which is 999 rupees. In Japan, the least that you will pay can be about 3500 yen and can go up to anywhere. And 3500 yen is the least, that to some AZ hotel plus taxes. Also, you might find out about the capsule hotels, which are also expensive because it's just one bedroom. It's very compact. But then you're gonna end up paying a lot of money. So if you're planning to come to Japan, make sure that you have a lot of money in your pockets because you are gonna spend a lot in hotels. India is actually the cheapest of all in the world for telecommunications. Japan is one of the most expensive. When I say this, now we are approaching the top 3, and the third one on this list is gonna be the telecommunications in Japan. Telecommunications. When I say this, I took the least expensive of all and I pay 3,500 yen every month. Getting a SIM and a phone here in Japan is actually very complex. It's not as simple as just going to a store and telling me मेरे को ये Vodafone वाला SIM दे दो ना भैया, and then वो आपको दे देगा. It's not like that here in Japan. Because here you have to take a contract for at least 2 years to get a SIM. If you're not doing that, you're gonna end up paying a lot of money because you're taking it for a shorter term. Because I had to rent a Wi-Fi portal and for 2 months I paid 24,000 yen for a pocket Wi-Fi. That is expensive. Telecommunications is very expensive here in Japan. And आप लोगों को पता है मैं कौन सी सदी में जी रहा हूँ? वो टाइम याद है जब वोडाफोन में 1 GB मिलता था नेट 1 महीने का. That is how I'm living here in Japan. Here the plan varies according to how much net you want, unlimited or this or that, something like that, and you can pay up to 16 to 17,000 yen every month. That is. मुझे आदत है जियो का 199 रुपीज में 1 month या 2 months या फिर 3 months का था तब. And I used to get unlimited data. Every day you get about 1 GB, which is so much. And I was so used to that when I came to Japan, it was a shock for me after knowing that it is 2,000 yen per month. That is the least. So, moving on to the next one. The next one is actually very, very shocking because as I told you, I will compare everything with India. So, ये वाला जो comparison है is my favorite actually. And here is why. And इस वाले में और जो फर्स्ट पोजीशन पे है उस दोनों में टाई हो रहा था एक्चुअली बिकॉज आई कुड नॉट एक्सप्लेन इट प्रॉपर्ली. आई वॉज नॉट एबल टू गेट अ गुड एग्जाम्पल विच वन वुड बी विच वन, सेकेंड और फर्स्ट. सो आई डिसाइडेड टू गो with this on the second place. Traveling in a taxi and being expensive, you might think that कोई अच्छी सी गाड़ी आएगी. कुछ नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. पुरानी टोयोटा कोरोला आएगी, डब्बे जैसी गाड़ी, या फिर कोई थोड़ी सी अच्छी आ जाएगी Hyundai टाइप की गाड़ी, and that is gonna cost so much. Let's take an example. From my place, I'm gonna search and I'm gonna go to Fukuoka airport, the nearest airport from my place. That is gonna cost me this much. Now let's compare it with India. In India, you can actually go from Bangalore airport to Electronic City in 4,000 rupees from a helicopter. Did you hear me? From a helicopter. And you can carry about 15 kgs of luggage. 4,000 rupees from the airport till Electronic City, 54 kilometers, and you are gonna go first class in a helicopter. In Japan, you're gonna end up paying more money and you're gonna go in a old Corolla. Come on, I would walk instead. 3 Idiots देखिए.
पता है तुझे भिंडी 12 रुपए किलो हो गई है.
12 रुपए की भिंडी. मुझे हंसी आती है and that is the reason this is on the first position. It's vegetables and not just any vegetable but bhindi. And not just any vegetable but bhindi. ये भिंडी की पैकिंग देख रहे हो, इतनी वीआईपी भिंडी. प्राइस टैग देखो 159 yen. 159 yen में 10 भिंडी. 159 yen में टैक्स भी है. 171 yen हो जाता है भिंडी के लिए. 12 रुपए की भिंडी की. So I told you that I will compare this with prices in India. मैंने इंडिया में सबसे महंगी भिंडी ढूंढने की कोशिश की ऑर्गेनिक भिंडी से. ठीक है, ऑर्गेनिक भिंडियां इतने की निकली. अगर you wanna pay the most and you wanna get the best bhindi of all in India, you're gonna end up paying about 100 rupees for a kg or maybe let's make it 150. तुम्हारे दरवाजे पे आके कोई दे गया ये भिंडी उसको तुम 2 बार या 3 बार पैकेट में रैप करोगे तो 160 येन की कर दोगे, 120 रुपए में 10 भिंडी। मतलब 10 भिंडी अगर ये 100 ग्राम भी पहुंच जाती है तो इसका मतलब 1200 रुपए किलो भिंडी।
A few moments later.
बट एक चीज है, ये सारी भिंडियां सेम शेप की हैं, ये सारी भिंडियां ना एक ही साइज की हैं और ये सब हरी हरी हैं। मैं जब से जापान आया हूँ मैंने तब से भिंडी नहीं खाई है। 10 भिंडी बनाऊंगा तो क्या 2 चम्मच भिंडी खाऊंगा मैं? अरे भिंडी इतनी महंगी है। इट्स नॉट अबाउट भिंडी, एवरी वेजिटेबल इज एक्सपेंसिव ओवर हियर एंड दीज आर ग्रोन ओवर हियर। This is the most expensive thing here in Japan when you look at from my perspective. Something like bhindi can go up to 120 rupees. Can you imagine how expensive that is? मतलब ये एक भिंडी 12 रुपए की है। एक भिंडी और 1 किलो भिंडी में कितना ज्यादा फर्क होता है, कितना ज्यादा। This is ridiculously expensive. So guys, this was my compilation for top 10 most expensive things in Japan when you look at from my perspective. Well, I hope you liked the video. So guys, please subscribe and make sure that you hit the bell icon so that you can enjoy videos like this and stay updated whenever we upload a new video. Thank you.